Welcome everybody to GratiTube TV. My name is Frank Clark.
And I'm Jason Caras. Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. Today, what we want to talk to you guys about is visioning a beautiful life and a mechanism to do that, which is done through dream boards. Jason and I are big proponents of dream boards and visualizations, and we want to kind of walk through how to get and develop a dream board for yourself.
If it's important and you want to own your dreams and goals, you have to have it down on paper. You have to. You don't own it. If it's in your head, it's a wish, it's not a goal. A goal is something you reverse engineer. The byproduct of that is what we use as a dream board. It's a visual that keeps you focused on what's important and what you're trying to accomplish in life.
Yeah, it's a visual representation of where you want to go.
And your values.
And your values, exactly.
Like what's important to you. You know, for instance, health is probably important to you, right? But what about your health? Is there a certain weight you're trying to achieve, a certain body percentage, lower cholesterol, get your blood pressure down? Health, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe it's friendships or family.
Yeah, being a good parent, if that's important to you. Maybe your spirituality is an important value for you. Whatever it is, your dream board should encompass all of the things that are important in your life and the values that you hold dear.
And a good way to flush it out is what we do. We put folks through a exercise of writing letters. And these letters, there's two letters. They both start the same way. It says, I had the most amazing year. And the first letter is dated today, for instance, and it's about the previous 12 months. The second letter, and it's only about the good things that happened and that you're proud of, or things that you have overcome. But it's specific, and that's important.
Yeah, and the reason that you do it that way first is because I think as human beings, we minimize our accomplishments.
And we beat ourselves up.
We beat ourselves up. We don't give ourselves enough gratitude for the things that are important or things that we did, things we accomplished. And if you actually sat back and take your phone and open it up and just look at the photos and go 12 months back, and you'll probably go, holy shit, I really did a lot in these last 12 months. You know, I had a lot of joy. I had a lot. My family did this.
And joy is important.
Of course it is.
Having joy is important. That's something you would put in your letter.
Right. So go back and recap your entire year so that you at least have a framework to go, shit, I can accomplish quite a bit.
Yeah, get yourself in that frame. It's important you do that letter first. The temptation is to do the future letter, which we're going to get into. You got to do that previous letter first because you want to come from a mindset of, wow, I can do these things. I am doing well in life. I am doing well. I've done well. I can therefore do well, right?
I'm accomplished.
That's right. So the second letter says, I had the most amazing year, but this one is dated 1 year in the future. And the minute you start writing, the second you start writing about something that you wish, you dream would happen, and it would be what would make your most amazing year, not just a good year, what would be the most amazing year of your life, the first thing that's going to happen is your self-limiting belief is going to pop up like this.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, you can't do that. That's impossible. Yeah. Who can do that?
Right. Why would you put that down there? I mean, that's crazy. But again, if it's your greatest year, it already happened. So when you're writing this letter, let's say, okay, if we're doing it today, we're in July of 2018. So in May of 2019, you already know what happened in May. You know what happened in January. Right. You know how your New Year's was. You remember how your Christmas was. You know how your birthday happened. Right. Your anniversary, your work life, how much money you made, how much money you lost. Whatever it is, you know what car maybe you bought in this upcoming year.
And indulge in the fantasy of your future state.
Exactly.
Indulge yourself, but quiet that self-limiting belief voice down. Say, hey, hush, this is my dream. Tune out for a bit. I'll be taking care of this later.
Get into a peak state. You know, as Tony Robbins says, we're all about managing our state. So get in a place where you feel total love, total appreciation, total joy, total success, total creativity, total abundance. When you're in that state of unstoppable, that firing lion, right, that's inside of you, you're unstoppable. Yeah. That's the place you want to be writing a letter in the future for. That's the place you want to come from.
So now you've written your letter, you've been specific. You didn't say I went on vacation. You said I went to Greece in July, and I went to Santorini and Mykonos and Athens, etc. It's very specific. Exactly. It's very important that it is specific, because if it's not specific, you don't own it. Take those, go to Google, click on images, type in a keyword. If Santorini is a goal for you, type in Santorini. There'll be some beautiful pictures of buildings that are white with blue tops. Copy of that, paste it into a Word document. We do them in 11 by 17s, but you'll need a printer in order to do that can print 11 by 17, but just regular,
dump
8.5 by 11.
Yeah, just dump them in a Word document or get Microsoft Publisher. That's another easy one to just post things on.
Yes, Publisher or PowerPoint allows you to paste and move immediately. If you paste into a Word document, you have to right click and change it to background and move it then. So it can be cumbersome, but just figure out a way to put it onto a digital piece of paper. And the reason why it's important to do it digitally is because you're going to constantly be changing it. You're going to be checking things off. On my dream board, I did have Greece on there. I did have Santorini in there. And now I can take it off my dream board because I'm going to replace it with yet what is next. So you want to be able to just delete, change, and modify. I have so many iterations of my dream board. It's this thick. And I even have a printer at home that prints in 11 by 17, and that's the reason I bought it, so I could print it in 11 by 17. Which brings us to the next point. So you've made a dream board. Now you organize this dream board any way you want, but the way I typically do it, and you share the way you do it, is I put the man I want to be across the top. So across the top it says, me being a disciplined person, me doing 212 effort, giving my very best, me being patient, me projecting on the man I want to be every day, and at the end of the day, reflecting on the man that I was. So who I want to be, how I want to be, my health, all of my values that I've taken out of my letters are organized in kind of sections, but do it any way you want. It's your dream board.
Right.
And really I'd say only you're going to see it, but if this is important, it's at your workplace and other people will see it too.
Yeah, the more places you can surround yourself by putting this dream board, and let's face it, if you're not that technical, I can't, cut and paste pictures digitally. Go get magazines. You don't have to overcomplicate this thing.
Yeah.
Get some magazines, cut out some pictures,
That's
throw
right.
them on board, right?
My first dream board was my door in my bedroom, right? It was just
a lot of them
taped
are.
up.
Doesn't matter.
Yes,
Doesn't matter. Okay,
Yeah.
the point is get it done.
And here's the next most important part. Don't let it become wallpaper wherever it is. You got to look at it and focus on it every day. And we're running out of time, but I want to give you a quick little story. I had a picture of an old truck on there, and it said, "Got patience." Right? Because when I drive down here, they don't know how to drive like we do in New England, so everybody's oblivious to whoever is around them, and I get crazy upset about it, right? And I don't want to be crazy upset. I don't want cortisone running through my body. So I had that on there, and I focus on it so that when I drive to work or when I drive anywhere, I'm not just like, right? So
he's a madman.
So one day, it just over time, it became wallpaper, and I stopped focusing on the things that I put there and why I put them there. So one day I'm driving down the road, and so I get cut off, and I am going to tell this person off. So I start cutting other cars off and speeding up just to get up to that car about to yell at him. I pull up, and it's this girl, and she's just singing like this. She's totally oblivious to me. Meanwhile, my heart is pumping. I'm angry. I've taken my own life in risk.
Rip her head off.
And then as soon as I saw her laughing, I started laughing. I was like, you let your dream board become wallpaper. You don't want to go off into the world reactively. You want to go off into the world proactively. So what is that? Who is it that you want to be every day? Put that on your dream board. Look at it every single day.
Yeah, let your dream board really capture the essence of who you are and where you want to be. Yeah. There's incredible power with this. I know I can say this till I'm blue in the face. They say that the people on the planet, 5% seem to have everything. They have great health. They have great finances. They get great relationship. Well, the reason the 5% are the 5% is because they're willing to do what the 95% won't do. Okay. So be that 5%. And this is just a small example.
Small yet big step.
It's a huge step, okay? When you finish your dream board, make some copies of it and put it places you're going to see it. Put it in your bathroom, put it in your car.
Put it in your bathroom.
Put it on your phone so it's handy. Post it in your office. And your friends might be like, "Oh, hey, check out Frank over there."
No, they'll say, "Hey, what is this?" So you'll say, "Oh, well,"
and they may make fun of you. So what? You know what I mean? So what?
No, I doubt that anybody will make fun of you, but...
Well, I've seen the pictures on your dream board, so...
Well, just because your mom's on my dream board doesn't mean anything. Anyway, so we're running out of time here. We want to thank you for listening. Please visit us on YouTube, on GratiTube TV on YouTube.
On GratiTubeTV.org on our website.
GratiTube.org on our website. We really appreciate you listening, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much.